Put some hot dogs on. 2 hot dogs, 5 hot links. Crank this up to 325. And we're going to cook us up some simple hot links and hot dogs. So shouldn't take too long. Yeah, so welcome into live here. Just out here on the Pit Boss, cooking up some hot dogs, cooking up some hot links. It's got it smoking. I had it, it's only at 250 degrees right now, so we'll let it heat on up. Got the smoke, if you could, I don't know if you could see. You probably could see the smoke from that camera a little bit. It's kind of coming up over here. Not really, let me see. That smoke coming right there. We'll open it up here in a minute. Move them around a little bit. Check out the temperature. Still on a little bit of the low side. You can also see my little magnets there. The Bearded Italian. Appreciate him sending me that. Got Mile High Guy barbecue down here. Of course, poor guy outdoor cooking, Rob over there. Got all 3 of those. The decal of the Okie smoking right there. Cool stuff on the Pit Boss. Of course, these are all fully cooked, so pretty much just want to heat them up. And the question is, do you want them to be, I kind of like the hot links to kind of have a little bit of a tear in it, but flat top noob old Ryan told me the last time I did this, that lets the juices out. So maybe we don't want that. Just want it to get just before the burst. So we'll go ahead and get this cooked up. Let me go ahead and take a look at them. I do have it all shut, so we don't have the flame coming out today. Yeah, it's 9:20 this evening, so we're doing a little bit of a late cook here, but we'll go ahead and get them done. Get the old Pit Boss going here. Some hot dogs, got some hot links, so should be good. We'll go get some buns, some mustard. Dolores has some solo bread, which is a low carb or 0 carb that she'll be putting on hers. Got the temperature now up to 300 degrees. background that's going on that one. Yeah, now we're all the way up to 325, as you can see the top. We have it set to 325. We're at the temperature that we have it set to, so all good there. Starting to look good. Cooking up there. So if you're just joining this, we're just cooking some hot links and hot dogs out here on the Pit Boss. Got the temperature set right now to 325 degrees. We're cooking those up. Check on them every few minutes or so. Hey, Mile High Guy Barbecue, yeah. Hot dogs are great, but the links take it over the top, absolutely. I don't know, I've had some mixed results here. I've always cooked my hot links until they kind of crack, and then I always put the mustard into the crack, so you'll have the hot link and you'll put the mustard on it. But then Ryan from Flat Top Noob had just told me I let all the juices out, so maybe I need to do it before that. I don't know. That's how I've always done it. What do you think? Do you go till they crack and get a nice little break in them, or not? That's something I'm trying to determine. Yeah, I think it's kind of a preference thing, but that's just how I've always liked to do it. Also, let me just show you right here. Right on the Pit Boss. There he is, Mile High Guy. Poor guy outdoor cooking. Got the bearded Italian there. Got me right there, but got your magnet right there, Scott. I thought about I didn't open the flame up today. I kind of got it all closed, but a lot of times I'll open that up, let the flames come in. But we're just kind of doing it that way, 325. Yeah, would you like, because I've got this is a decal right here. I need to send you one. I've got several of those. I'll have to get you one of those. Yeah, this is just a good old classic. Little hot dogs, little hot links. So, yeah, I don't know. This is something I've been doing quite a bit. You just come on here, jump on here, cook, and let the smoker do its thing. Let people come in and out. People want to come in and say hi. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll get you one. I'll get you one sent your way. I'll reach out to you. I just got them this last week, so it's pretty cool. And yep, most definitely. Kind of need to do a little cleaning up on that though. Need to wipe it down a little bit. A lot of times, I'm gonna turn this up. And actually, like I mentioned earlier, it's 9:30 at night, and I'm just now actually fixing dinner. I went to work today at 6 a.m. and didn't get off till after 7 p.m. So it is what it is. Just now finally getting some dinner on, and tomorrow I go back in at 6 a.m. So long hours, not a lot of time to do anything except just some easy hot dogs. Now this thing's been doing pretty good. Had this thing for quite a while. I've got the big green egg over there. Thought about cooking them on it, but that's a lot of work, you know. Make sure we got plenty of pellets over here. So if you're just joining me in here, just cooking some hot dogs on the Pit Boss. I'm right here in Oklahoma. Mile High guy, Scott, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is from Colorado. If you want to tell me where you're from, I hope I got that right, by the way. Be sure and throw it in the chat. That'd be great. I'd like to know where people are listening or watching in on. I think I'm going to run inside and grab some buns and put on there. The mic's attached to me, so you might hear a door. And that's what we got here. We got some butter buns. Could put butter or something on them, but I'm just throwing them straight on. I'm gonna do about 3 of those. Miss Okie Delore, she's got some special buns, 0 carb. Put that right there. Let those heat up a little bit. Check them again. Heating up nicely. And you see this little tong here. This is Actually, I got this from, her name was Deborah. Uh, she can't see, and she's from the Blind Kitchen, and she gave me these, which is really cool. It's a tong, and you can also put it under pork chops or steaks, so you can flip it if you're unable to see. So I like to show off her products every now and then from theblindkitchen.com. She sent me this. I actually really like it. Yeah, this just goes to show you. I've got several different. I think I counted recently. Got the Pit Boss, I got the Big Green Egg, the Weber Smoky Mountain, the Weber. I think 4 or 5 different smokers, and just enjoy doing it out here. That's what it's all about. Enjoy sharing the stuff we make, and appreciate everybody that jumps in. So when we do these lives, I know they can be lengthy because I did one that was an hour and 40 minutes, and I was cooking on it, and I fell asleep. I'm out here. It was just streaming the smoker the whole time, and some people would come in and out, and then I was over there, and next thing you know, I woke up like 30, 40 minutes later. So it says I am from Aurora, Colorado, about 10 to 12 miles due east of Denver. Okay, we're actually higher than a mile high in an elevation, hence the Mile High Guy barbecue. 5,471 feet in elevation. So it's probably you get a lot of snow up there and stuff, I'd imagine. You're up there pretty high up in the colder area of that. Been to Colorado. I was there. The one time I've been there, I was probably 12 or 14 years old, and I was in a taekwondo, so I had a taekwondo karate competition when I was younger, and I went there for that. I didn't win. I don't even remember if I placed, but yeah, we went out there when I was a kid, and I think that's really the only time I've ever been. Now I remember the mountains. I almost forgot I had these bread on. Yeah, they get a little crisp there. Nice little brownness coming on there. Flip those over, let them heat up a little more. You know, Scott, that's kind of like it is here. Of course, we're in Oklahoma, so it dang sure ain't in no mountains, but it can snow and look like you can't get nowhere, but give it 12 hours, 24 hours, sometimes later in the day, and it's gone. But up here it's different because the ground temperature is so warm, it just melts pretty quickly. I can only remember a couple times in my life to where snow stayed on the ground for even a week. You know, it's gone pretty quick. Yeah. Well, I feel like 60 degrees when it's 30. Sounds like a nice little place. Do any skiing? Let's try that. Go ahead and take a look here. That one's starting to maybe do a little bit of a break on it. Pretty sure we're done. All we got to do is heat them. Everything's really fully cooked anyway. I'm going to go get a plate, some mustard, and we'll go ahead and do this. Nothing fancy today, just simple. Yeah, you're right. As far as the nice videos, I've always wanted, it don't happen that often, but to get a nice video out here and be cooking in the, in the snow or something. I'll take these off. Those are definitely done. My wife, she likes these. She wanted a hot dog. I just set those there, cook those for a while. She likes to really char them. She might even make me remove that, put some flames over them. But this is the one I'm looking at. I can get it to pick up here. It's got that starting to split, but not completely. Like that. Bun's actually pretty hot there. And I'm just going to do some mustard on here. Some regular yellow mustard. Put that on. I know it could use a little more. I'm still going to cook those, but I want to try one of these. Got that steam coming from it. Good stuff. These were, what was it, Earl's? I can't remember what they're called. Those were from Walmart. They were just Earl's Hot Links. There's a, I think I've mentioned it a few times, a local place that makes some hot links, fresh hot links, which are hand down amazing. Yeah, it tastes good, Roman. Let me tell you. I'm gonna take another bite. See that steam coming off of it there. Tastes really good. But yeah, we're just trying some things out. And I thought I haven't really done any of these vertical live formats before. Thought I'd come on here. Yeah, we're doing good, Roman. How about yourself? you're having a great Friday night. Still cooking these a little extra. I just couldn't wait. Starting to puff up now. This one definitely got a bigger char on it. Look at that. And that hot dog right there. Probably just a little bit more. Yeah, the start of the weekend, got you a video plan coming up. That's great. I'll be checking that out for sure. I've been doing quite a bit of them. I did a little pumpkin seed video that I put out earlier today. We cooked some of those on the big green egg. Appreciate it, Scott. Taking another bite, by the way. That is good. What do you think of the live videos, Scott? Do you like those, or do you think you prefer more of the traditional ones? I'm kind of a toss-up. I've been trying them out a little bit because when you're cooking something, it could just be kind of dull, you know. But there's no edits, no cuts. That's kind of what I like about it. Just come out here and chat a little bit, hang out. It's kind of what it's all about, I think. Have dinner with you. Yeah, I agree. I've even tried like the pumpkin seeds video I was talking about. I actually did the whole thing live, and that one was long. That was the one I actually fell asleep back here, woke up, and everything was still moving. And after it uploaded, I edited it into the regular one. So I was kind of trying that out, where I kind of did like a hybrid, I guess you'd think. Yeah, you just got to give it a try. Sometimes it's just you yourself, and other times you'll get a few people in. But I'm going to keep doing it. I think it's pretty fun. Done. See, there's that. I don't think Ryan's on here today from the Flat Top Noob, but he called me out last time, told me I'm letting all the juices out. That one ain't completely open yet. Go ahead and remove these. Rolling around. Yeah. And you're talking about the further away you get from the grills, the connection. That could be an issue too. But where I've lived for since 2006, we've also had internet that was subpar and it was very expensive. Like I dropped it down to the cheapest plan they had, and it was $140 a month. And it wasn't that good. And we had a fiber company called Blue Peak come in just a couple months ago and installed our whole area. And for 55 bucks a month now, for unlimited, we get like 1 gig up, 1 gig down. Uh, they brought us a new router, everything, and it's just like the best internet I've ever had. And it's like a third of the price of my cable company. And the price is guaranteed for 3 years. So I mean, we should be able to. I think I'm probably in HD or something, but should be able to stream 4K. I'm not too far from where the smokers are, so with that and everything, I said we should be able to go ahead and move forward. So that's pretty cool. I got rid of the old company, and they called wanting to know why, and I told them, and they could not match or offer it. So. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. See, mine's in the center of the house, so it's kind of centralized, so we don't have too big of a problem with that. Yeah. But yeah, if you ever do, you let me know. I'd come check out your live or even jump on with you one day. But I'm going to go ahead and get these in. I think they're ready to eat some of these. And I appreciate you, Scott, for coming in and everybody else that was in here. The thing about it is, I see people come in and out, but unless someone comments, I really don't know who is in here, so gotcha. You too, Scott. You have a great weekend, and I'll be checking out your video you said you'll be making soon. I'll talk to you later, buddy.